Urban Therapy with Sun 752, and this is your daily Gogetemism number 52 for November 26, 2014. And lovey love. Yeah. Yo, anybody ever get you in trouble more by mistake than they do on purpose? Sometimes people hold it down for us, they protect us, and get us in bigger trouble than we was before they held it down for us or protected us. It's not that they don't mean well, because they do mean well. It's just that sometimes they put you in a position where you have to handle things that you might have already had in hand. An example of this can be like when we was younger. You might have had some beef around the way. Maybe you had just an incident or a little problem with a bully, somebody that you was a little scared of, but as long as you ain't make no waves too bad, they wasn't too bad either. Your cousins come around the way, your tough cousins. Your cousins that's always pumping you up, like, nah, man, you ain't taking no stuff, you know what I mean? Like, it's me and you or us against the world or whatever. So they come around the way, and they handle the problems with your bully. Maybe your bully got out of line and was talking shit to you or whatever, and your cousins came through, knocked him out, or handled that situation. But your cousin got to go home. He don't come around all the time. He or she don't come around all the time. Now it's back to the bully, because the problem is your cousin can beat the bully, but maybe you can't beat the bully. It's a crazy situation, but it happens. So now you're faced to get your weight up. Do what you got to do in order to deal with this bully. So your cousin helped you out, but at the same time, he kind of messed things up for you. I'm not gonna say he messed things up for you. He put you in a position where you had to make a move. So maybe in the long run, he really did help, but maybe you wasn't ready to receive that help at the time. But that's the kind of things that people who love you do for you. So it's a crazy situation. He still made waves for you. He or she made waves for you, and now you gotta dig yourself out of that hole or quell the situation. It's the same thing that can happen when you get with a new lover. That's your new man or your new girl, and they don't like to see nobody talking to you in no certain kind of way or disrespecting you in any kind of way. They gonna hold it down for you. This could be male or female, and maybe you take them to that family function or that cookout or whatever, and that one cousin, that uncle or that aunt or whatever that you don't get along with that well, they come out they face wrong to you, and your man or your woman ain't trying to hear it. So now your man or your woman go in and cuss out that cousin or that aunt or that uncle or that brother or that sister, whatever the case may be. Maybe your father who don't show up enough or whatever. You know what I mean? Now you got to deal with that situation, because your man ain't trying to hear it. Lucky they didn't fight for you. Lucky they didn't fight for you or get into a fight, but they still took up for you in a certain kind of way that may have raised more questions than an answer. So now, when he ain't around or she ain't around, you got to answer questions like, well, what's up with your joint? what's good? But these are the kind of things that people who love you do for you. It's different when somebody is a problem. Like people who make problems for you. You already know how to handle them with a long handle spoon or whatever. Like you already know to brace yourself for whatever they might do or whatever. Like you already got yourself mentally prepared for what they're going to do, because they don't have no sense. But the ones who love you and that's taking up for you and that's looking out for you and that's protecting you and that's holding it down for you, sometimes they might be loose cannons. So we got to deal with that. How we deal with that? I don't know how y'all deal with it. I know when I've had to deal with it, I just had to sort of put on my diplomacy hat. And I don't take that hat out too often, but sometimes it's necessary. I'm Sun 752. This has been your daily Gogetemism number 52. It's November 26, 2014. And it's Urban Therapy with Sun. So that's how it's going down, man. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. So for everybody, have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Go ahead and get your eat on. But don't be kicking that pilgrim shit, because, that ain't for our people. And we could discuss that at another time, but this ain't about pilgrims and Indians. That story didn't go down the way a lot of people think it went down. But remember, good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And when that person take up for you, or hold it down for you, or protect you, just know how to handle that situation. You know what I mean? Yeah. She be handling the mouse situation. And alright. Get with y'all tomorrow. On Thanksgiving. Go Eagles.